The Fantasea 2 is a world-class ocean-going yacht. It has an 8,000-mile range. In other words, with the tanks as they are right now, we could virtually sail to the United States from the Seychelles.
The Fantasea 2 was built by a naval architect for his own personal use. It is now one of the finest world-class liveaboard diving boats, dedicated to taking divers and naturalists to very remote and exotic locations at the highest levels of comfort and safety.
Now, we specialize in two areas. One is the Red Sea, and the other is the Indian Ocean, focusing in the Indian Ocean on the Aldabra Atoll, which is a World Heritage Site and probably one of the most unique marine ecosystems anywhere on this planet.
Pollution-free, isolated and exotic, these waters embrace a wealth of marine life unequaled elsewhere on our planet. The best dive locations in the world are inaccessible to land-based divers, but now, with the arrival of the Fantasea liveaboard, the possibilities for underwater explorations and encounters are endless.
Anybody coming wants to get the maximum of their experience, whether they're tourists or professionals. They want to see as much as they can possibly see in a short period of time. And by dealing with a professional operation who know the area and are on the scene all the time, they're able to help them, lead them into the more interesting areas. And I think that Aldabra is definitely going to become one of the leading adventure travel and diving destinations in the world in the 21st century, no doubt about it. We like to help our guests, no matter who they are, see as much as they can see. So we're out spotting, searching, like, you know, it's almost like on a safari in Africa, where the local spotters are out there looking for the big game. We're out there also looking, and once we find something, then we share it with anybody. I think also cinematographers, photographers, media people who professionally are out in the field all the time, I think they really appreciate the creature comforts of the Fantasea as well. We have a wonderful communication system on the boat, which has got international fax, telex, and telephone communication. And we have a backup of international radio telephone as well. The vessel is completely air-conditioned. We're working in tropical climates. We have unlimited fresh water, which is very important. We're a completely independent operation. We can go out to sea for a month or two, and just based on what we have on the vessel, we could maintain the same standards all the time.
The standards are indeed very high. The Fantasea 2 is best described as a floating hotel. The accommodation is luxurious, spacious and comfortable, with ample room on board for 16 guests, who are looked after by an international team of 8 dedicated crew members.
I think the biggest compliment for the Fantasea is that we deal with a very big amount of professionals, filmmakers, marine biologists, still photographers. I think, first of all, I think they appreciate the level of professionalism that they find on the boat. Having somebody always ready with their hand out when they come out of the water with a heavy camera and helping it up. I think they find they get a lot of support from the crew of the boat. I think that's why people like it so much. We call ourselves a fantasy experience. It's kind of a total environment where when you gone back home after being with us, you feel that you're part of a family and you're actually looking forward to your next trip, either to the same destination or one of the other destinations we go to. So it's really a combination of things. And we enjoy giving service to people who come on our boat, and I think they feel that.